Aleutian Ballad crab fishing boat in the middle of Alaska.
I want to preface this by saying we're going to come up on this point here. We know there's a couple of mated pairs of bald eagles. We're really hoping we can find some today, all right?
Find some, they want to be on the boat.
They're just young, less than 5 years old.
We can hear them chattering.
If you are unable to get an eagle picture today, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Totally cool.
He's getting... Contrary to my face, our time in Ketchikan was one of the most memorable. In this last port of our Alaskan adventures, we also experienced Creek Street, the Salmon Ladder, and Married Man's Trail, a little, well-known secret. When we decided to take a cruise to Alaska, all four of us knew there were things we wanted to see or do, and experiencing bald eagles in flight was on the top of the list. What we did not expect to see was bald eagles in such a bounty that counting would be difficult. We booked our excursion on the Bering Sea Crab Fisherman's Tour because who doesn't want to experience an Alaskan crab fishing boat and tour? The heartfelt stories and memories from the crew as we traveled from one spot to the next, or what the tags mean on the crab pot, will never be forgotten or told better than the crew themselves. So in this episode, you will hear a lot from them.
Amy next to her crab pots, her favorite show ever.
How long it takes to get so big? How many years?
That we don't know for sure. We figure it takes about 7 years for them to get legal. Legal is 6.5 inches. That's probably an 8-inch crab or 7.5-inch crab. All right. Well, I guess you made it pretty clear you guys are on a crab boat. Well, like David said, first thing, we're not going to go crabbing right off the bat. We're going to go fishing. Yeah. This is light gear, and that's not a light fish. That kind of has something to do with why she's all tangled up, I think.
That's the audience participation section right there.
I at least give them a warning.
Nope.
Nope. Ooh, we're not throwing this guy back.
What's
I need
this?
help.
Oh man, get your cameras ready. You count to 3, Big D.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh man. Hey, it's a steelhead. It didn't get away.
Come on out here, you guys. Now, Big D's going to throw some bait. I want to preface this by saying it's illegal to feed eagles everywhere in the United States. The Sims can't allow us to do this in their waters. They have soft rights.
Oh my god.
Taken off the endangered species list.
Up by the wheelhouse?
That's what she said.
They're still highly protected. They are the national bird. These birds are so highly protected that it's illegal to keep an eagle feather in your possession unless you're Native Alaskan or Native American. I see some juveniles out there. Those are the ones that don't have the white head yet. Those are eagles. They're just young, less than 5 years old.
We can hear them chattering.
They live up to 25 years in the wild, and they pick a mate for life. Got a 7-foot wingspan on the biggest specimens. Hey Cap, can you turn the heaters off? Got a 7-foot wingspan on our biggest birds. 14-pound females, 12-pound males.
Slow-mo.
Oh, if you have slow-mo video on your camera...
They're not going to come down in a polite way.
I know, but here's Don't forget to get out from behind your cameras and just soak these birds in, right? 33 the other day, but then it becomes kind of futile. I think we're going to be around 50. Wow! I see 3 different juveniles already. That's a good sign.
If you would come further back to swallow
Don't forget to get out from behind your cameras and just soak these birds in, right?
with our boom.
If we have their vision, you've heard the term eagle eyes. You'd be able to read this shape with the length of a football. If you are unable to get an eagle picture today, I wouldn't tell anybody. See, there's some eagle down floating around the boat. If you can put that eagle down in your pocket, it's good luck. It's also a federal offense.
Do they dive?
They will fight each other.
How about diving?
Diving under the water, they will not dive under the water.
Nope.
They're not a water bird.
I don't know if anybody's booked an eagle tour, but you can probably cancel it at this point. I doubt you're going to get one like this.
Once we had our fill of watching these majestic birds in flight, we headed to the fishing grounds.
I'm going to put my gloves on because there's jellyfish out there, and when we pull the line in, it'll sting. All right, let's go grab it.
King crab, and they are really closely related to king crab. They taste just like king crab. Like I say, they're delicious, but there's a good chance you guys will probably never eat because nobody processes them. They just can't catch enough in any volume to make it feasible. So the only way you're ever going to get one is if you have some friend who lives around some place where they got them by sport and you get to eat them. And that's too bad because I think they're the coolest crabs we catch. I mean, these guys are like little transformers. They start out looking like a rock, and when they open up, trust me, it's Optimus Prime. When you hold them, you're just going to put a couple fingers down here on their belly pan, thumb on their back, and just hold them like sandwiches.
Okay, so how come the harvest more this?
Because these are almost impossible. So that's it, probably 20 pounds.
So it's not efficient.
Turn your hand over. There you go.
Nobody has to hold anything if you don't want to, but...
Awesome.
That is totally cool. Oh, look.
Put him down. Oh, he's getting upside down so his paws come out.
Okay.
It's a
You
box.
see it? Box crab. Got it?
I'm good.
I thought you were handing. Okay, you're good.
You gotta keep him now.
So you just kind of grabbed them.
All right, these are golden Alaskan king crab. And I need you to get that picture quick because that's 42-degree water going down my armpit. Now there's three types of commercially fished king crab in the state of Alaska. There's blues, there's reds, and there's goldens. This is the golden. They used to be called the brown king crab. That was not a good marketing term, okay? They became golden a few years ago. Now, you're going to target their environment to catch them. The blue king crab, they like less salinity in the water, so they're going to be around freshwater outfalls, rivers and streams, often into rocky coastlines. Just a few places for those guys. They live the shortest too, maybe 10 to 12 years. These guys right here, actually I'll go to the red crab. They like it about 250 feet deep, a flat sandy bottom, and they'll live the longest, 16 to 18 years. These guys right here, we have to drop our pots onto cliffs, start at 300 feet, going down past 3,000 feet sometimes. These right here were caught between 12 and 1,800 feet. Now, once you get them on the boat, they have to be a male to be kept. We're going to flip them onto their back, and we're going to look at that belly patch right there. See how that belly patch comes to a point? It's not round, it has a definite point to it. That means this is a male. A female would have a half circle right there. Boys are pointy, girls are round. It's the same with all of our crab species, okay? Kind of like us, right? Now, the female, she's going to carry 500,000 eggs up underneath that flap, and when she lays them, everything in the ocean is eaten them. Only 0.1% of baby crabs make it to maturity. That's a staggering number, right? So we have to protect the ladies. Now this guy has a serious predator down there. People ask us, what eats crab? Lots of things do, but the one we'll talk about now is the octopus. The giant Pacific octopus. If he comes and grabs this guy by a leg, as a defensive mechanism, this guy can flex that joint and eject the leg. Give the octopus a snap, this guy scatters away while he's eating. Mantle and then 8 neuron centers at the base of each leg, and they're legs, not tentacles. Those neuron centers at each leg fire more synapses than dolphins and whales. They can independently think with each leg. If you cut a leg off at the base and that neuron center's there, it can continue to survive for a while and think and change colors. And yes, it can hit any colors on the spectrum, camouflage itself, but here's the weird part. They don't even see in color. How do they even know that stuff? It's about shading or something. They don't even know yet. They can change their texture to emulate their environment. They can be bumpy like a rock, smooth like a rock. They can swim next to a halibut, who's one of their main opponents that likes to eat them. They can change their color, kind of make themselves, oh, nice. They can jet through the water too. That's his jet action right there. I'm glad I was standing over there that time. You can sex this animal, see if they're a male or female. You go down between the eyes, and you go 3 legs over to the right. If there's suction cups down to the bottom, it's a male. It's a female. This is a female. It has suction cups all the way to the bottom. Nope, it's a male. I found the right leg. No suction cups for that last 2 inches, right? That's Hank. Hank in the tank. Now, 2,142 suction cups. They can taste and smell with those suction cups. Check this leg out. It's cut off at the end, and it's starting to grow a piece back.
Yeah.
They're not even supposed to regenerate, but some of them do. Figure that out. They have a beak. It's the only hard part on their body. They'll get on top of a crab with that beak, chisel a hole into it, inject an enzyme, liquefy the meat. They got themselves a crab slurpee. Just suck it all out. They can tear it apart too. This guy's going back in the barrel. Everybody get a good picture of Hank? Yeah. Now we're still going to pull this pot up. We put some replica crab in there to make it look like it was fishing on the bottom of the ocean. Look at those babies, huh? Now listen, here's what used to happen when we had live crab in there. We'd pull this up, we'd have 5 empty shells, we'd have 10 live crab, there'd be a 25-pound octopus in there. He would look at us and he would say, hey man, it was like that when I got here last night. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? So we set it up like it was fishing on the bottom. Let's say we're out prospecting for crab, we're looking for it. We pull this up after about a 24-hour or 48-hour soak, we're excited. They were getting into the pot when we yanked it. I have 3 riders on my side. Big D has 2 on his side. They were there right now. You're going to hear Captain come across that hailer right there, and he's going to say, get those crab out of there, add bait to it. We're fishing here. Let's go, boys. At 11 bucks a pound, at over 7 pounds a piece on average when we get them, you start getting 20 and 30 in a pot, that's some serious money. It gets into the thousands of dollars per pot quick. All right. Well. We'll tell you about the tags after this, okay? Go ahead and bring her down, Big D. All right, these tags right here. This is also a memorial pot for us. Captain Terry Barkley was running the boat in 2017. At the beginning of the season, we were getting our gear out here ready to pull it for the season. Nobody had come yet. He came out and put a tag on the pot. Just sitting there, a yellow Aleutian Ballad tag. I came out and looked at it. Rest in peace, Tex Barkley. His brother had gone down in a boat accident a month before that, didn't make it out of the wheelhouse. His crew got off and got to shore. He came out and put a memorial on there. So I did the same thing, so did the rest of us. And then you guys asked, what are those tags for? So we turned it into a fundraiser. Every year, we collect funds from you guys. We give you tags. There's actually a box of tags in the forward there up by the bathrooms. There's a slot in the top. There's pens. You can write a memory on there. Maybe somebody who inspired you to go fishing. Maybe somebody who didn't make it to Alaska. The donation's totally up to you. We also have a box back there underneath the TV. Well, what we'll do at the end of every season is we'll cut this web out and take it to a place that either has a Fisherman's Memorial Fund or we will start one. When COVID ended and we came back, the fishermen in Metlakatla had a couple of accidents. The village across the way here lost 2 different people. We went over there at the end of the season when cruise ships were gone. We cut the web out. We got everybody on the boat from the tribe, the council, the chief was here, and we presented the chief with a check for over $28,000 to start their very first Fisherman's Memorial Fund. Now they have the web with about 1,500 tags on it. You can't even see through it, mounted on their point in Metlakatla with plaques that they were able to buy. They were able to give some of that money to the families to help out the kids and the mothers that have been left behind, right? These memories will ride with us all season. We haven't picked where we're going to go next. You can keep up with us on our Facebook page. We'll be announcing wherever the Fisherman's Memorial Fund or whether we're going to start one. But again, if that's something you want to participate in, the donation's up to you. The tags are free. Go ahead and put something on that pot, okay, you guys? Thank you.
So, Creek Street is that way. Oh, the sign is here.
So which way do we need to go?
Creek Street's a half mile that way.
Okay.
See that sticker?
What?
Oh, you missed it? It said born to fish, forced to work.
Oh, that's funny. Arctic Bar, home of the happy bears. Okay, that's funny. Do you see why they're happy?
It's really neat.
Yeah. All the houses up on stilts. What do you think so far?
It's nice. I like it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
It's not
cute.
quite as packed as I thought it was going to be.
All the cruise ships.
But I mean, it's still a lot of people, but
Yeah.
right shoulder to shoulder than I thought.
Amy, don't they go upstream?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is hard. Well, yeah.
As we bid farewell to Ketchikan, our incredible Alaskan adventure has come to a close. From our departure in Canada to our exploration of Alaska and back, we had the opportunity to dock in 4 distinct cities, each with its own charm and unique experiences. Although we didn't manage to see everything in Alaska, we feel we truly experienced the highlights. At the end of any adventure, I ask what was our most memorable. We all unanimously agreed that the Aleutian Ballad was the highlight, while the port of Sitka was our favorite. As we bid farewell to this remarkable adventure, we carry with us the memories and the spirit of exploration. Until our next journey, friends, chase your escape.